Hi guys, welcome to your reading. Welcome to Loveology. Hope you're all doing well today. Let's get into your messages. I had a card stuck in this deck from another deck. It's the marriage card, agreement and officialization. Long live love and those who love life. So we may be dealing with a situation here where you really wanted to marry this person. You may have a sort of soul agreement here, soulmate energy. And I feel that you are someone, you have not given up on love. You're somebody that, you love life, you love love. You're a lover. So we may be dealing with a connection where you wanted it to be official, like you were looking for a higher level commitment here. So let's get into your reading. That was just stuck in this deck. Okay, so we've got Forbidden Love with the bull there. That's like a kind of Taurus earth energy. The flame beyond boundaries. So maybe for whatever reason, this connection felt forbidden. Maybe it was forbidden. You could have been dealing with somebody who was married. Maybe you were married. Maybe you were both in other relationships, but you fell in love regardless. It was something that was forbidden, and we get mutual love with friendship. This could have been somebody that started off as a friend, or you were friends, but you fell in love here. 9 and 10, it was like a progression, and for whatever reason, it was lost to you. And it's the one that got away. They may feel like this too, the alchemy of heartbreak with lost love. So it could also be where maybe this person went and married somebody else, or they've been in a relationship with somebody else, and it's like you can't have each other. There's something forbidden about this relationship. You can't have each other, but you're both still thinking about one another. Like your connection hasn't gone away. It's still very much in your heart. It's still very much in their heart. And I feel that you've both tried to move on, but it hasn't been easy to let each other go, to move on. So let's get some cards and get a little bit deeper into this. Why is this coming up for you? With the 10 being there with mutual love, for some of you, maybe you're still in contact, or maybe you're in the same friend group, or you might even work together, but you still are in each other's energy. And for some of you, you may even be friends with this person, but there's some reason why the two of you haven't been able to officialize it yet. All right, we have the King of Pentacles that came out in the reverse there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Three of Cups there. So maybe for some of you, this person, they chose somebody else. Maybe it was unrequited, or you feel like it was unrequited love. There's a third party energy here. That's the energy of friendship. For some of you, maybe it was just a casual connection. You started off as friends to lovers, but there's like this reason why you can't be together here. Four of Pentacles here. So this King of Pentacles, they may have been a bit selfish, that's the energy of selfishness, greed, control. Goes back to the Emperor. And the King of Pentacles is very like pragmatic. He can be cold. He can be not very empathetic and compassionate, especially when he's in the reverse like that. So somebody may have prioritized money, career, family. This person, maybe they have a family and they're prioritizing that. Let's see what else, and then we'll look at the current energy. All right, so we have the Three of Wands coming out in the upright. You may be at a distance from one another. We get the 3 and the 3. And we get the World's card in the reverse. It's very much unfinished. It's, you don't have closure. I don't even think that this person has closure. Like, it's not over. It doesn't feel like it's over. And it could be somebody that, it is mutual and they push it away for another day. Like they don't want to deal with it in the present. They didn't want to deal with it in the present moment, their feelings for you. And maybe they kept you in a loop, like they may have kind of toyed with your emotions here. They may have strung you along, and there's no closure. It's incomplete. Even for them, it's incomplete. And there was a lack of long-term planning here. And it was like that you were giving it time and energy without any real results. So let's clarify these. Show me the King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, this King of Pentacles wants to talk to you. Look, we have I'm going to turn the camera down a little bit. We have the Ace of Swords with the King of Pentacles. Look, they want to talk to you. This is a lost love for them. We get the Empress there. We get the Nine of Pentacles, and we get the Chariot. I feel as though this person, maybe whatever situation they were in, that has ended. And I feel this person, they're single. They're single now. I think that they've built quite a life for themselves, even if this wasn't a third party relationship. It's where this person may have been working a lot. Everything was about money. Everything was about stability. Everything was about business and work and money. They may have kind of lived life in the fast lane. I'm seeing somebody on the Chariot there with the Nine of Pentacles. That's kind of life in the fast lane. That's somebody who is living large, purchasing homes, purchasing the finer things in life, the lady with the house up on the hill, but it's ultimately a gilded cage. And they have all of this abundance. I'm seeing that. They have a lot of abundance around them. It could be a workaholic. But with the Chariot here, it's like they had the success that they were looking for. Now, if they were in a third party, I see them being single. And we have the Ten of Wands there at the bottom with the Queen of Swords. So you've gone cold, you turned your back on them, you released it. It was a heavy burden. You may have even found new love. Maybe for some of you, you have found a new relationship. And now it's forbidden because you're like, maybe even your partner is like, I forbid you to talk to them. That's a message for some of you. And maybe this person has been hitting you up in secret and they're like telling you that they're lost without you. We get the King of Swords there. So this could be an ex that maybe wants to be friends, kind of a thing. And if you're involved with somebody new, your person may even be like, I forbid you from talking to them. That could be what's happening here. And for others of you, this person wants to reconnect. They want to talk to you. It's unfinished business for them. All right, let's get a few more messages. I'm going to go to the Atlas Oracle. All right, Spirit, show me what this person wants with my viewer. We got the financial thing. They want a new beginning with you. We have Quest. There's an Ace of Pentacles. So much earth energy. So they're seeking out a new opportunity with you, and they may come in like they come in hot. Be tenacious when seeking out new opportunities. So they want to manifest you. You're like a new goal for them. They want you back. And they are actually feeling pretty optimistic about this. Look, beginnings, growth, and potential. New opportunities will be revealed to you. So they want to plant the seed here for the two of you to reconnect. They may be offering you something tangible. I see them, again, living the high life or living very luxuriously, or they've created a lot of stability. They've created a nice home life. Maybe they even have a better balance with their kind of work life and their personal life. So this person, for some of you, if you're available and single, they may even be talking about the two of you moving in together. They may be talking about marriage with you. This could be a long lost love for some of you. And maybe it was like 9, 10 years ago. And maybe back then it felt forbidden. And now that time has changed. Yeah, we have a masculine energy. Be decisive and take action. Number 13. So whether you're dealing with a feminine or a masculine, the person that you're dealing with is going to come to you taking action with an offer, like a very solid offer. This love was mutual. Maybe it was unrequited back then, and they told you that they just saw you as a friend 9, 10 months ago. It could be as long as 9, 10 years ago. We get a 13 card with a 13 card. Lost love, the alchemy of heartbreak. This person has never forgotten about you and your connection. Maybe you had even talked about marriage. For some of you, maybe you were engaged to this person and you called off the wedding. Yeah, there were blockages. That's a 2 of Swords, kind of 6 of Swords, where there were things that were blocking this connection. And that's why it was lost love. And, but they never were quite able to move on. And we have gathering, partnerships, and community. They want to get together. They want to get together to talk about it. But it's earth energy here with the rabbit. So by springtime in the northern hemisphere, that would be autumn. In the southern hemisphere, a steady foundation supports fertility and growth. So this person, when they come in and they offer you this new beginning, it's going to be stable, grounded, practical. They have practical solutions. Spirit's telling you it's a yes. We have the Independent card. That's the 9 of Pentacles. Plenitude, luxury, and privilege. I'm telling you, something about this person. They've worked really hard. Maybe they gave up love just for career. Maybe they had a family with someone else and, you know, they were really just trying to be that provider. The King of Pentacles, he can be that fatherly provider. So it is a yes for you. I think that you're going to see how much this person, if they were selfish, if you remember them as being selfish, stingy, these cards don't want to stay up. If you remember them being selfish or stingy, they didn't want to help you, they didn't want to share with you, that's changing here. There's a big shift in the way that they operate. There's a big shift in the way that they show up in a partnership. So they actually want to share. This person could actually own land, or you could be buying land together. All this land with the sprouting and the Taurus energy. Taurus rules the earth and land, agriculture. Maybe you're doing like a homestead. They want to come together with you and grow something. Seriously, grow something. It's mutual. I think you have a solid foundation of friendship here. If there was somebody in the way, something in the way, someone in the way, that is done. It's done. It's a done deal. So this obstacle has been removed. I'm feeling the energy of Ganesh, the remover of obstacles. So I'm going to go to my home deck. This is a really cool deck. So what else does my viewer need to know? We got the blender. Chaos, disruption, and messy. A change is coming. It may be sudden and disruptive. They may have had a tower moment here. Their life got shooken up. And I feel this is going to be, you're going to be finding this out by spring, summer. Cool off, keep calm, and breathe. Be willing to adjust your stance in situations where there's tension. There may be a lot of tension between the two of you. Maybe this is the moment where everything's going to be coming out. You may be the chaos energy that's like not taking it. You want proof. You may have a lot to say to them. So Spirit's saying just be open, cool down if you need to, because there may be a lot of tension between the two of you, things that you haven't talked about, or, you know, arguments that weren't finished. With that World card in the reverse, it was unfinished. You didn't have any closure. The Bull, you know, can come in and kind of be really like have a stance on things and be stubborn and like bullish, you know, bullheaded. Like, so you may have a lot to say to this person. You may you may need to get some of your tension out, your anger out, your words out. All right. And we've got the fence, boundaries, guarded, distant. Your boundaries are hindering you from pursuing your dreams. So maybe that was also something with this person. They put up a wall, they put up a fence. It was a clear line in the sand, and that's why it was a lost love. But now I think the roles are reversed, and you're actually the one that has a lot of boundaries with them. So you're not just gonna open the gate and let them in, you know, and maybe you may be very stable too, you know. For some of you, maybe you're in a new relationship and you don't want anything to do with them. Okay, and that's going to be for a few of you. And this may be really pissing you off here, even watching this reading. For others of you, this is where they're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to see that they're serious. We have the home gym. Some of you could be like in a new exercise routine. You've been taking care of your body. You've been, you know, really focused on your physical fitness here. Treat your body with care and make healthy lifestyle choices. You may feel like this person is an unhealthy lifestyle choice for you. You may also want to see that they are focused on their health. Maybe with the bull, Taurus energy loves food. So it could be somebody that maybe they were very unhealthy in the past, and you want to check in with their physical fitness, their physical health. You want to make sure that that's good. But ultimately, I see most of you are going to come together with this person. Celebration, victory, and cheer. You've passed the finish line. Good things are on the way. And the coffee maker, awakening, energy, and clarity. Something important is currently brewing in your life. So this lost love here is coming back around to you, and it's going to be up to you if you want to accept this. So for many of you, it's going to be a yes. For some of you, it's just going to be about finding your closure, speaking your piece, and putting it to bed. So let me know how it resonated for you. I'm sending you lots of love and light. If there's anything I can do for you, please reach out. I am running a February promotion for all readings through the end of February. So reach out. My email is in the description box if you'd like to inquire about a personal session with me. And that's about it, you guys. Take good care, and I will see you all very, very soon.